Hey everyone, it's Matt with Tar Heel Digging. Hey, before we get to today's adventure, I want you to go back and check out the last video that I uploaded. It's the youth video contest. Can't believe it, I've only received a handful of entries to this point, guys. I'm giving away some great prizes in there, including a brand new metal detector, a Minelab Go Find. Check out my last video for that youth video contest. I want to see some more entries, gang. You've got until noon on July 26th, and after that, it's over. So get your kids entered. Come on, gang, I want to see some more videos. Alright, let's get to today's adventure. Okay, back out to the old foundations here. These are the chimney rock pilings, and I'm hunting right up against them. You can tell it's really thick. But, got a kind of a scratchy signal down in here. And I just popped a little bit of a plug there. I got some roots to work through. I haven't figured out what's in the hole yet, but I did find this piece of glass, and this is old right here. It looks like the neck of a bottle. Hold it up right there so you can see it. That is old. Look how thick it is. Another good reason to wear gloves out here, guys. Well, we'll see what we can find. If this target's anything good, I'll turn the camera right back on. Turned out to be a big old square nail. That one's pretty cool right there. Love it. Well, I'm thinking this is a big old piece of door hinge or something. Maybe off of a carriage too. Old wagon. But it's pretty heavy. It looks like a piece of an old hinge. Just glad to have it out of the ground. Pretty good hole down here. But I'm digging a lot of signals that I wouldn't normally dig. This was a big iron signal. Looks like some kind of a monster buckle. Probably for my horse carriage or something, be my guess. Everybody knows, chime in. Back under some heavy thick brush in here. Got a decent signal, about 4 inches down in that hole. And I'm telling you what, these things are following me everywhere. It doesn't matter where I go, I'm going to find a harmonica reed. This one's all smashed up and curled, but yep, it's a reed. Okay, 1235 down here, only about 2 inches down, but I pulled this out, and I thought it might be an Indian head at first, but I can see it's some type of a token. Look at this side, you can see where it says no cash value. Not sure exactly what it is yet. Pretty cool though, I like finding those tokens. Well, taking cover under this huge cypress here while the rain sets in a little bit. It's still easy enough to hunt, but found some nice protection under this tree. I was swinging along over here and I got a nice deep 1230, and I thought, well, let's dig that and see what it looks like. And this popped out. Now I thought at first it was going to be a watchback, but there's a couple of holes popped in there and you can see some writing on it. I'm going to have to take a closer look at that. Thought for sure it was going to be a piece of a watch, but I'm not so sure now. We'll get it cleaned up and check it out. Okay, that piece I just dug, what I thought might be a watch part, came from right here, and about 1.5 feet over, I got another similar signal, and I've got this about 4 inches down. Alright, so the pieces are starting to come together. We'll see if there's anything else hanging out here. Stay tuned. Okay, got a real scratchy 1237, about 4 or 5 inches down, so I popped the plug, and I see something on the bottom of the plug there along with some iron. Looks like there was some iron right here. Let's see if we can figure out what this is. It looks rather ornate, doesn't it? Huh. Yeah, hard to tell. It's old, that's for sure. We'll clean it up and take a look. Well, got a decent signal down there. It was fairly deep. And there's old Mr. Reliable, Mr. Harmonica Reed. Every time, I'm telling you. Okay, digging a lot of deep, iffy signals out here, guys. This is ground I've gone over before. Got a nickel signal. It's kind of bouncing around a little bit, and I just tossed some dirt out, and I see something here. And that looks round. Let's check that out. That's definitely a nickel. And it's a buffalo nickel. Alright, cool. See if we can get a date on this one. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's like a 23 or 25. Maybe 23. Alright, that's in decent shape. We'll take it. And right down in that hole, about 5 inches down, pull tab signal, 1215. Some kind of a little belt attachment or a keeper of some kind. Little brass object. It's got some age to it. Okay, right up against this old shed here. It's an old wood shed. Just working my way along real slow. Tons of iron in the ground. I got a big iron signal and there's a little brass chirp in there too. Just popped up this plug. Check that out. That is an old lock. Old padlock. And there's the chirp right there. There's the keyhole cover. That's what the machine was telling me was down there. Little brass chirp. It's coming in like at 1631 and 1833. But there it is. Okay, let's do a quick paper towel wrap up from the last couple of hunts here. I was able to get out for a few hours each day. Pretty hot here in North Carolina, so you get out for more than 3 hours, and that's considered to be a good long hunt this time of year. Made some decent finds today. I was digging a lot of iffy signals, a lot of iron signals in the old foundations. Did come up with some pretty old cool nails, the old square nails and things like that are back in the woods. Found a lot of harmonica reeds back in there, of course, a lot of harmonica reed pieces. Then I went to the old plantation home and did pretty well. Found this old lock. You got this one on video. The other one I found right at the end of the hunt. I didn't get it on tape. This one's kind of neat because it has the keyhole cover here, and then there's also a brass trim around the keyhole itself, which is kind of cool. I'm going to try some electrolysis on these locks and see if I can't bring them back to life a little bit, at least get them to the point where they're not decaying anymore. So that was pretty fun to find that. One find that I did not get on video, you're probably looking at it right here, gang, and this is a belt keeper, probably Civil War era Union issued belt keeper. If you look really close, you can actually see some leather, black leather still inside underneath the clamps there on both sides. So I'm getting closer to finding that belt plate, gang. This is one of those plantations that had some Civil War history on it, so I just got to keep digging, keep looking, and keep digging. Here's another piece that came, this is one of those little belt hooks. I don't know if it was associated with this belt or not. It was found in the same yard, but not in the same location. Looks like it's period, but it looks awfully small too, so. Anyway, still fun to find that type of thing. Did get this decorative piece here. I wasn't quite sure what it was. Thought at first maybe it was a top to a pocket watch, but I think because the back side is not finished, it looks flat. It looks like this was up against some wood, so I'm going to say it was part of a drawer pull or part of a decorative ornamental piece on a desk, something like that. Anyway, lots of harmonica reeds, as always. plenty of good finds out there at the old plantation home. Here's a 1923 buffalo nickel that's in pretty decent shape, actually. Didn't have to clean that up much at all. I like it when you can get a date off those buffaloes. And then here's that token, that no cash value token. And on the back it says for entertainment purposes only. Pretty neat. So hey, thanks for coming along with me today, gang. Thanks for watching. Everybody take care.